troubleshooting potential issues. If you've copied the report template, you've already created a data set using Power My Analytics, and then you've attached the report template. Sometimes you might notice some issues like this where it's a system error. We should have this working seamlessly in a couple of weeks, where when you copy this template, you won't get any of these errors. But for the moment, you might get a couple of errors, and to fix them, you can see the issue here is the data source. So if you right click over here, you can see report settings, and you can see the data sources there. It's working. So you can attach it at 3 levels: the report level, current page, and then also the individual chart, which is current page over here. That one's working. So but then if we highlight on the chart, it hasn't worked. So if we just highlight over here, you can see the dimension and the data source is empty. So if we just choose here, and then campaign, and then campaign there. So you can see over here what pages you're on, so you pretty much know what you need to be. So this will be ad set name, advert name, etc. And down over here. Okay, so that's fixed that page. So we should, as I say, we should have this fixed in a couple of weeks, where all the report templates will carry all the charts over. For some reason, it just seems to be not picking up the data sets all the time when you actually copy it. The good news is that once it's working, it is working. So it doesn't break. You can occasionally, if you do see that one of the widgets isn't loading or one of the charts, you can just refresh the page after you've gone through these troubleshooting steps, and then it'll be fine. So this page came through correctly. And then we've got adverts that hasn't come through. So in this case, we just have to choose here. If you see there's a red option over here at the bottom, you can just delete that. And this page here says the same. You can sometimes select a few widgets at the same time and do a few things. So we'll go here. Let's fix that one. Okay, and this is just a test data set, so we don't really have we don't have data for all the campaign objectives, but we do have screenshots on our website for the different campaign objectives. And when you attach it, then when you attach it to your data sets, then you'll be able to see the campaigns based on what campaign objectives you've set up. So this one's worked, that one's worked, that page has worked fine. That page is fine, and go down to the next one, campaign objectives. So yeah, that's the main the main area there is just making sure that you've actually got the data source attached. So you might have to manually attach it sometimes, just until we've overcome that issue, that technical issue, and we should have that hopefully in a couple of weeks, where when you copy one of these template reports, everything just comes across automatically without you needing to actually go in and attach charts individually to the data source if it hasn't attached by itself.